Hey guys, so this week we're doing something a little bit different. I'm doing another hair tutorial for you, which I haven't done in a while. And this one is actually inspired by Alia Bhatt in the film Shaandaar, which is a really great film. She's so cute. I love that girl. And it is in the scene where she's got the really pretty pale blue dress on and she's got this braid, and it's kind of like a French braid, and it's taken down into this really nice curl, and then there's a French braid on this side as well. So it's meant to be really messy. It's not meant to be a very neat style. It's more of a bohemian look that she's got. Actually, in the entire film, she's got a really nice sort of bohemian look to her. And you can kind of sit back. We took the one braid and then the other braid and combined them together. And yeah, I hope you guys like this tutorial, so let's get started. So you just want to start off with like freshly blow-dried hair. I blow-dried mine with a round brush and straighten the ends. And before we get started, we're just going to sort of section the hair off. I like to take the top crown part up and clip it out of the way. It's a lot easier and quicker to curl your hair that way. Getting that out of the way, and now what I like to do before I start is spray a little bit. And the hairspray that I'm using is this Amika Headstrong hairspray. It's got sea buckthorn berry in it, which sounds pretty fancy anyways. Okay, so we're just gonna start off curling the hair, and I'm taking smaller sections because her hair is pretty curly in this film. It looks like more of a natural curl, so we can really like totally fake that if you don't have naturally curly hair. So we're just gonna take little pieces, and you wanna wrap them around a waving wand. I believe the one that I'm using right now, it's a Numi. I think it's a 1 1/4 inch. You can use a 3/4 inch curling iron if you have one, but this is the only one that I have on me right now. So I'm just gonna use this one and just wrap the hair around. I'm doing it kind of away from the face and hold it. Because we've got smaller sections, you can probably do about like 8 to 10 seconds per strand. And you don't want to take it all the way up to the scalp. You want to maybe leave it till about your eye level, because we don't want to curl the tops of the head. This hairspray is really good. And now when we're getting a little bit further away from the face, you can alternate the direction of the curl, because we want to, like I said, make it look a little bit more messy. And her hair is definitely messy in this film, but like a really good messy. So that's it. You just want to keep kind of doing this all around the head, and I'm going to speed up this video for you guys because I know you don't want to sit there watching me curl my whole entire head. So here we go. So when you're alternating the direction of your curl, all you're really doing is either wrapping it around the curling iron clockwise, and then wrapping it around the next strand, wrapping it around it counterclockwise. So that way you're not always getting the same direction. One will be coming towards your face and one will be going away from your face. When I'm like closer to the face though, I like for the curls to go away from the face. So that means when you're curling the hair, you're gonna wrap the hair around the curling iron backwards. Sorry, I don't have a full-length mirror in front of me. I only have this small monitor on the camera to use, so. Okay, so you're just wrapping it backwards like this. So when you do each section, you just want to sort of set it with a little bit more spray. That part's done, and I've just kind of pushed it towards the front to keep it all sort of organized. And now I'm just gonna go with the next section of hair. Now we've got the top of the head left. And what I like to do is just sort of put a part down the center, and then you get like an even amount of curls on each side. And these ones I do all of them away from my face. And I have like bangs that they're not super long, they're just like below my chin, but I like to just sort of wrap them around and curl the bottoms of them as well. And just repeat that on the other side. Okay, and give that all a nice final spray. That's gonna lock in the style. And now what we're gonna do is just brush our fingers through the hair and kind of break apart the curls a little bit. Okay, so now what we're gonna do before we move on is we're gonna tease the tops of our hair. So her hair's parted on this side, so I'm gonna part mine on the side as well. Doesn't have to be like a perfect part or anything. Just take a section about this thick and a good teasing comb, and you're just gonna tease underneath. Trying to do it within the, so you guys can still see it in the camera. And then you're just gonna spray that bit, because that's just gonna hold the teasing a little bit better. Put that section away, do the same thing to the next piece. Okay, so now that's teased. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with this part right over here. What we wanna do is we wanna just braid a little bit and we're gonna pin it back. I'm kind of taking a bigger chunk at the beginning. And I can't really tell like what her hair looks like from the back. And the pictures that I could find online, you only see the front of her hair. So I'm kind of going based on that and what I would do if it was my hair. So what you want to do is take 3 sections and you're just going to braid them. And we're kind of doing like a French braid. And honestly, her hair is pretty messy in this film, so don't worry if it doesn't look like super perfect or super clean and nice. Just try to get your hair to have more of like a messy sort of bohemian look. So to do the next section, French braiding it. And you're going to start pulling it down a little bit. And what we want to do is make sure that we have all of this side taken in. Okay, now when we get to about here, what we want to do is we just want to pin this out of the way. We're just going to take this in here and here as well. We want to pin this so that we can take all of this and combine it with the braid that we're going to be doing from this side over here. And you can pull out a little bit of hair. She's got like this cute little tendril coming down. So pin that. Remember, you want to lock the pins. And locking means you're just overlapping them right there. Okay, so now that part's braided back. So now we're going to do the front. In the front, we're going to French braid the whole thing backwards this way. And then from there, we're just gonna pin it together and just sort of like twirl this part. So what we wanna do is start off with a bigger section. About that much is good. And then we're gonna start French braiding. So just the same thing we did on the other side, just grab 3 strands and now you're going to start grabbing hair back into the braid. Keep your braid like really loose. Don't pull it too tight against your scalp. So we're kind of pulling it towards the front of the face. Don't make the braid go too far back. And we're going to leave a little bit out because she's got that curl at the front. Okay, so I realized I was recording, but my card ended up getting full and it stopped at a certain point, which really sucks. But basically what I did was I just braided till about here, and then I just started pinning all of that hair back. So I'm sure you guys will be able to follow that along. Just go ahead and just keep braiding until you get to about here, and then just start pinning everything in place. And like I said, the best way to hold a hairstyle in place with pins is to crisscross your bobby pin. So you put one down and then you overlap the other one over top of it, and that locks it together and it kind of helps it stay a little bit more sturdy. So we have all this hair in the back, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna pin it so that it's all sort of together. And if you find that you have any loose braids, like mine right here is kind of hanging a little bit low, you just take your bobby pin, kind of take that little bit and just sort of shove it in there so that you can't really see your bobby pin anymore, and that'll hold it back. Okay, and so I'm not a hairstylist. I'm just gonna let you guys know that. If this looks a little bit messy, that is why. I am not a hairstylist, although I would love to go to hair school, but I just never did. So now you just wanna see the direction that your hair is going in and just sort of twirl it so that it's sort of all together. And you can just take a little bit of hairspray on your hand and coat it. That'll hold it in place better too. And get rid of any of the flyaways so it doesn't look so messy. And just go ahead and spray the rest of your hair. Smooth it out. And that is your Alia Bhatt Shaandaar hair tutorial. So I hope you guys like this look, and I hope it was pretty easy for you to recreate. If you guys want to see more hair tutorials or more Alia Bhatt or Bollywood or anything, just let me know in the comments below so I know exactly what you guys want to see. And please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next week with another tutorial. Take care. Hey everyone, so today we are doing a fall inspired makeup tutorial, and I'm super excited because I got the Morphe 350 palette and it is absolutely gorgeous.